Sunday morning club. There's John. Clean hands again.
Yeah.
That's Lana. Looking
Grubby.
as usual. So what are you up to with this?
I'm registering my battery warranty.
Your battery?
It's really important, yeah. And I'm about to connect this from that pipe to that pipe.
Right, and what are we going to do with that?
Backfire a bit, I suppose, and probably stall the engine.
So what have you been doing to this?
Braking it.
Now come on, tell us the truth.
Gearbox decided to strip the fourth gear. I've got one tooth left. So this happened just before Christmas. And then I pretended that the whole machine didn't exist for a while. And now, getting it back up and running.
So what have you done?
What have I done? Everything. Everything. Got a new gearbox.
We're getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, new gearbox. It's slightly different than the other one, which didn't quite fit. Took an angle grinder to it, which is handy. Make it fit. I'm trying to see whether it's still leaking. I had a bit of a leak going on. Might have stopped it. Engine. Had to take the engine up to change the oil filter.
And how do we pronounce this?
We all pronounce it differently.
Dnepr?
Dnepr. Dnepr. I think Mark's disappeared. He usually calls it a neep.
A neep.
Neep. I think that's like a turnip though, isn't it? Isn't that turnip in Scottish?
Something like that.
Or is that parsnip?
So you've got a Ukrainian bike
Yeah. With the
wrong engine.
wrong engine. Yeah. This is an R80 engine
On a Dnepr box.
on a Dnepr box with a slightly newer BMW clutch to marry the two together.
Right.
So it's all good fun. Everything's a bit mismatched.
You've got a few oil leaks to sort.
No, I think they're sorted. Oh no, there is a few on there. I forgot about that. There's a few oil leaks in there.
Push rod tubes are leaking, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, sort that.
everything's leaking. It's self-changing oil.
Pretty good, eh? Right, now we're going to go to the extreme. Alex,
Hey Tony.
what's
How you doing?
occurring?
Exciting day actually, yeah. So getting ready, testing the RG with new geometry. It's been out, well out. The rake's been off the planet for 14 years now, is it? Since we got it. So it's set up a bit more as it should be.
So what you done? Move the headstock forward or backwards?
No, so the actual yokes are as they were, but what we've put in are 25mm fork extenders, so it's brought the front up. So rather than being about 21.5mm rake, it's going to be now about 23.5mm, which is much more.
So you've brought the
ballpark.
wheel forward.
So ultimately, bike's come up like that, which has pushed the wheel forward, yeah.
Yeah.
And the rear end, the swing arms come up about 15mm overall, so I've got about 40mm change in overall altitude, however you pronounce it. And ultimately, that we're looking for feel, front end feel, which has been missing up till now.
So what you're saying is the headstock angle was too steep,
Way too steep.
and you've
Yeah. 21.5 degrees is just kind of, even the GP250 bikes have struggled to get down to that low. I mean, a pretty typical Superbout's about 24 degrees.
right. Okay.
And one of the key characteristics of too sharp is you're going to lose the front end feel. And ever since riding this, there's always been something missing, but there's always been so many other things to focus on. So what we're doing now is as a result of moving the yoke down about 5mm to get a little bit more height. Just the clearance is not quite the clearance now with the yoke and the tank mount. So rather than having just a simple nut on the top there, put in split link or
R-clip.
R-clip rather. Yeah.
It's a good job Al knows his stuff.
Yeah, I know my stuff. They're fine.
It's looking good.
She's getting there, and the pipes have come up 10mm, 20mm at the back, and the plan is plenty of clearance now. So the shock has been, the spring has been removed, bottomed out, and the pipe was just about clear of the swing arm. So obviously the main thing is the tyres.
And of course you don't ride hard enough to get it down
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Yeah. You know, I'm kind of wobbling around, so there's never going to get near full compression. But just in case someone does ride it at a decent pace.
Nah, I'm not taking it.
I'm
not taking it out.
Yeah, well, stick with your lean angle round brands, you should take it out.
Cool.
Yeah, so all cool. So this really really tiny bit. Seems tiny, but it's a crucial bit this morning doing the.
So when you're hoping to get it out for a test?
So next Saturday at Lyddon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's looking dry. So first phase this year is to check. It's geometry ultimately. Also change the gearing quite dramatically, which should change less gear changes, but also help round the hairpin at Lyddon and also at Brands coming down towards Graham Hill. It will hold second gear all the way. So 2 key things to change there.
So would you actually gear for the race, gear it for the hairpin? Is that the problem bend?
It's been a limitation up till now. Yeah,
Right.
the drive out of there has not quite been there. So with going down to first, but it also has a knock-on effect for all the other corners.
Yeah.
So.
And which bend would it be at Brands? Bottom bend?
Bottom bend, yeah. Graham Hill,
Yeah.
Second gear. Defo. Yeah, so exciting.
Yeah, brilliant.
Times. Defo.
Right, you carry on.
Will do.
Let's go look at the Dnepr again, see what they're doing. They're really having progress on this, as you can see.
Looking at postcodes to still register the battery. It's really important. It's unit 7, I think.
Things people are due for a
know.
battery.
It's crazy. Well, I didn't mean to. It's John's fault. He was like, yeah, you might as well register it.
Shall we look at the carburettor pipes?
What carburettor pipes?
Your inlets, rather than playing with telephones.
Wait, you're playing with a...
I can watch people in a cafe playing with telephones all day.
Can you watch them registering their battery?
Well, perhaps that's what they're doing.
There might be mine there. I could go to the cafe and do it, I suppose. What battery is this? I don't know. It's something nice. It's a nice battery. Oh, you're not supposed to look in there. That's your bit of...
I do like your back protector.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah, it's got a jabby bit so that when you...
No, on a serious note, eventually that will end up in the sidecar, because she has a sidecar on it as well.
I do.
Looks totally military.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It's lovely.
Say good night from Lana.
Good morning.
No, you're saying goodbye now.
And no, it's not night time.
You're still saying goodbye.
Okay, good night.
Not yet. Just to prove the whole day's not a waste of time,
It's not always...
let's see if this thing will run on.
Let's see. How do you start it? I don't know.
And that is the sound of your powerful beeper. Nipper. So after all the work it runs. That's good. So let's go see what the 500 can do. Way. Concentration. New clocks. Brand new clocks. Whoa! girl.
We'll let that warm up.